What is up, guys? What is up, guys? I know a lot of you have been basically telling me I need to make a YouTube channel and show off the car. So I guess that's what I'm doing. I guess this is my first video, so I'm just gonna do a little walk around of the car, kind of explain what's done to it, show the cool little like quirks of it, you know, and just kind of go over how it is to own a 2015 Nissan GTR Black Edition. So let's get to it. So basically, I bought this car in April of 2021. It's a 2015 Nissan GTR Black Edition. This is added by the previous owner. I guess he was trying to make it look like a Nismo GTR. It's not. It's just a Black Edition. Stock Black Edition wheels. I do have the upgraded rotors and the upgraded pads. So the stock wheels on a Black Edition GTR they're gonna be these 20-inch rays. I don't know much about them, but they look decent. They got a little bit of a sparkle to them. This one's got a little bit of curb rash from the previous owner as well, but no biggie. So one of the cool things that they updated at the 2015 is that's when you're gonna get this lightning bolt in the headlights. You got that on both sides like that. And they also updated the tail light. Another thing they updated on the 2015s, you can't really see it because of the lighting out, but the LEDs in the taillights are solid now, they're connected. 2014 and previous, they're slotted. So that's about all there really is to it. Dig into what I got done to it. So basically, this is a full bolt-on E85 car. Full bolt-on in GTR terms basically means you got downpipes, intakes, exhaust, fuel pumps, injectors, you know, tuning, the whole shebang. Just basic stuff like that. One of the cool things too about GTRs is the door handles. I think it's basically, they're kind of weird. You got to push in and pull. That's going to open your door. As far as the 2015s go, a little more updated than the previous years. You're going to have the carbon fiber, you know, little accents like that. On the Black Edition, you've got the little red accents. You got the red seats, or not red seats, but the red Recaro. You know, you got them on these guys, steering wheel, top and bottom, just basic stuff like that. You're gonna have the carbon fiber on the gauges right here as well. I got carbon fiber down here as well. But that's about it. You got back seats in a GTR, in case you didn't know that. Now you do. As far as the interior goes, this is just kind of a good look at it. It's very roomy. If you were a bigger person, I mean, you're gonna fit in here. You got fully adjustable seats. You can go front, back. You can lift it up, lift it, push it down, you know. You got your heating, high and low. You can adjust the front, you know, all that fun stuff. They come with Bose surround sound. So you're gonna have the Bose speakers. Gonna be right here, not there. And then you're gonna have up here another speaker. Then back here, you're gonna have your two subs. And you can see on the top back there, those are two more speakers. So you get a pretty good sound quality in here for a stock sound system. It's really not bad at all. You can see it's the Bose sound. It's pretty good sounding for stock. I'm happy with it, you know. I might want to add some aftermarket subs eventually, which you can actually do. They go right in place of this. You just pop this off, throw in the subs and the amp back there, make it happen. So as far as controls go, basically it's pretty easy to start up a GTR. You just put your foot on the brake, press this guy, car's gonna start up. You get your little GTR display right there. And this screen right here is my favorite part. So you got your digital display here. I'm sorry, the lighting is so bad. So basically you can adjust this to whatever you want it to be. I've got it set for my trans oil, engine oil, coolant temp, boost, speed, oil pressure. This is touch screen, so you do have 5 different screens you can switch between. You can do all that fun stuff. You can also adjust it with this if you don't feel like being cool and using the touch screen. The other thing that is pretty cool about these is you can adjust and pick what you want on here. So, you know, you got your G-forces, all sorts of stuff like that, you know, clock, transmission temp, you know, the whole do. You can adjust pretty much everything on this car. So it is pretty neat. As far as this display goes, you got obviously in miles an hour and kilometers per hour, the basics, you know, all that fun stuff. Tell you what gear you're in. As over here goes, you got volume for your stereo, you know, all this fun stuff you can pick between, tune folders. This does have dual, so say I want to adjust my AC or whatever, if I turn on dual, you know, if my passenger wants it to be 80 degrees on their side, that's cool. I can keep mine at 65 over here. And you do have an air vent there, an air vent there, and they have one there, and you got these little guys down here. I'm sure everybody that knows GTRs knows these. You flip them all up, put them into R for race. It's basically, you know, your transmission, your suspension, the whole jazz. This car is, however, on EcuTech, so all I do is turn this guy down to off, and then all of my EcuTech features will be turned on. Basically, with the tune I'm on now with EcuTech, I've got rolling anti-lag, I've got, you know, what's it called, launch control. I can control my boost actually with this. So if I go over to 4, you can see my boost right there. I don't know if you can see it too well, but if I pull this down, I can actually adjust the boost on the fly as so, and then crank it all the way back up. So it does have some pretty cool features like the rolling anti-lag. A lot of people ask me this. Basically, all you have to do is say you're going 40 miles an hour, you want to do 40 roll, the guy's next to you, you know, all you got to do is press on, and then you will see the little green light pop up right here. You get to whatever speed you want to be at, and you pull down on this guy to coast set, and then basically the car is going to stay at that exact speed. Then all you need to do is drop your gears down to whatever gear you want to be in, floor it, the anti-lag will engage, and then when you're ready to go, you're just going to press cancel and the car will take off. Well, another question I get a lot is, why is this guy plugged in and this one's not? That is because the car is actually on speed density, so you don't actually need both of them. So you can actually get block off plates for this guy if you want. That's probably something I'm gonna do, just because I don't really like just having that weird hole open there. People keep asking, you know, it gets old. So as far as what's done to the car, it is basically, as I said before, it's just full bolt-on E85. All the work was done by Trends Motorsports. My guy Justin Summers over there, killing the game as always. So basically, it's got aftermarket blow-off valves. These are GFBs. It's gonna have your boost logic intakes, you know, all the fun stuff. Stock intercooler piping for now. Intakes, as I said before. But all that stuff is actually going to change here very soon because I am going upgraded turbos, a whole bunch of fun stuff. So It does have stock intercooler right now. This tiny little guy that will be changed to. I'm switching to a Boost Logic race intercooler. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to a GTR. Cool fact, all of the motors are hand built by the Takumi craftsmen, and there's 4 of them. And it'll say on your GTR somewhere, I think it's only on the newer ones actually, which particular guy built your motor. I am not even gonna try to pronounce that name, but that's who built mine. Yeah. I've seen 350Z or 370Z engine cover, or engine bay I should say. The brake fluid and the battery and all that stuff are in the same places essentially. You got all your fun stuff down there. Yeah. Then you hop over to this side, you got your battery. Pop that guy open. Got your battery, all that fun stuff, you know. The whole do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. One thing I do like that they added is they added this little carbon fiber accent all the way around on both sides. This is actually carbon fiber composite all around here. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to a GTR engine bay. My next video that I make, the car will look quite a bit different, engine bay wise. Not outside, I'm working on that. I want new wheels, you know, I want to lower it, stuff like that. But for now, I'm just worried about the engine. I want to make it faster. So that's about all there is to a GTR. Around to the back side, you've got your GTR emblem, you know, all that fun stuff. If I pop the trunk, these cars actually do have quite a bit of space in the trunk. I don't know if you can see too well because of the lighting. I've got a bunch of random stuff in here. I've got a fire extinguisher, my Ecutech kit, backup oil, OBD reader, which I don't actually need anymore because my Ecutech app will tell me everything I need to know. Tire pressure reader, you know, stuff like that. A little bit of dashing glass for those bugs you can't handle. And a random water bottle of Nissan coolant, just in case. You never know. That's about it. If you ever get locked in here, pop this guy out and pull it. It glows in the dark. You can get out. So if you're trying to kidnap people, this probably isn't the best car to do it with. Like I said, I do have the Boost Logic Magnum exhaust. It is 4.5-inch straight pipe with 5-inch tips. The car is hot, so I'm not going to put my hand all the way in there, but these tips are absolutely massive. And if you actually look under the car, you can see just how big that exhaust really is. Goes all the way under there. You can see it through. It says Boost Logic on it somewhere in there. Yeah, right there. If I can get it to focus. But it's another thing they added too. They've got the dry carbon diffuser, whatever you want to call that. You've got your backup camera right here. Yeah, that's about it. The black editions did come with is they have a dry carbon spoiler. This is, I mean, it's a little bit scratched up. The previous owner didn't take the best care of this car, I'm gonna be honest, but it is pretty clean. It's got its scratches here and there, but that is a cool little thing that I do like about the GTR is the little bit of carbon accents that they add along to it. Another question I get asked a lot is why are there slits along the side here? So basically, if you look inside, I don't know if you can see it. I can't. There it is. You can see these vents right here. Then if you come to the front of the car, you can see this vent right here actually goes through back into more vents, which is designed to cool off your brakes. So the air comes in through the front, goes through these guys, goes across the brakes, goes out the back, comes off along the side of the car. I'm guessing it's just to be more aerodynamic. I'm not positive, but I guess it works. You're also gonna have your daytime running lights on the front bumper of these cars. Anytime the car's on, they're gonna be on, or maybe mine's broken, I'm not sure. But mine are always on, so There's that question that I do get asked a lot. I'm gonna have to try to do this is, are these hood scoops functional on a GTR? Yes, they are actually. Those are gonna be pouring air straight down in, keep everything nice and cool. They are very helpful. I think if you get a carbon fiber hood, you're not gonna get these with it, but I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. I do not have a carbon fiber hood. Yeah, it's a very aerodynamic car. As you can see, they made it a point to make it very sleek and cut through air as easily and quickly as it can. And that's about all there really is to a GTR. So as far as the back seats go, if you scoot the seats up, the front seats up a little bit, you really actually do have a bit of room. I can demonstrate. I'm 6'2", and I can actually fit back here somewhat comfortably. Obviously, if the front seats are scooted back, you're gonna have absolutely no room at all. You're gonna have to sit crisscross applesauce, but it is not awful if you don't mind being a tiny bit squished. So, and you got your own little window right there you can see out of. So if you're ever wondering what it looks like to sit in the back seat of a GTR, here you go. That's pretty much going to be your view. And yeah, that's about all there is to it. It does have seat belts. They are on a weird side. They're on the opposite side as normal. This guy's over there, you know. You do have a nice little cup holder for one of you. If there's two of you in the back here, somebody's just gonna have to figure it out. Yeah, that's about it. About GTRs is you do actually have two cup holders up front for you and your passenger. This guy slides back. This does open up so you have more room. Mine's full of random stuff. If you don't want to use the Bluetooth, this little plug-in will basically let you play music throughout the car. That's really about it. You've got, you know, basic stuff, park neutral, blah blah blah. I'll turn the car on. So you want to give it a second to figure itself out. So this gauge right here is basically going to tell you what gear you're in. So obviously I am in park right now, so that's why it says P. So if you pull down 1, you're going to be in reverse, and you do have a backup camera. And if you really need some help, you can click view, and it will give you your directions based on where you're turning your steering wheel, get you right into your spot. If you pull it down one more time, you're going to be in neutral. So that's just if you want to rev, be obnoxious. I'm not going to do that because I am in a neighborhood right now. Pull down again, you're going to be in drive. So with these cars, you basically, if it says A, you're in automatic mode, so the car is going to be shifting itself. All you have to do to change that, slap it over, and it will switch to M. And then you are going to be controlling it with your paddle shifters on either side of the car. So unfortunately, with this year of car, the paddle shifters do not connect to the steering wheel. On the 2017 and up, they are actually connected to the steering wheel. So if I was doing like a big canyon run or something like that, or I had to turn super hard and shift, it does get a little hard because say I'm turned like this, my hand's over here, but I need to shift. I got to figure it out real quick, you know what I mean? So they do have a very good turn radius as well. And yeah, it's a really fun car to own. You got your rear view mirror, you got all that little fun stuff on there. I have no idea what half that stuff does. I haven't even bothered with it yet. You got your mirrors with lights on both sides in case your passenger needs to do their makeup or something. You got that. You got extra storage for your sunglasses. You got your overhead lights, all that fun stuff. So it is it's a very functional car. Like you can daily this car if you want to, and I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I do. Even though it's on E85, I do daily the hell out of this car. I've put a lot of miles on it since I bought it, and I really don't care. I bought this car to drive it. I bought the car to enjoy it, and I mean, that's what I'm doing. Another little thing you do have these little netted side door pocket things. If you need to store some stuff, you can put it there. You do have a glove box down here. Mine's full of random crap. As far as storage goes though, that's kind of it. Other than that, you don't really have too much room. A lot of the times I'll just, you know, set the keys and the vape down up here. If you do need to charge your key, say your key is running low on battery, there is actually a slit right here you can plug your key into and it will charge it. So that's a fun little fact there. Pop the trunk, you've got your little pull down guy right there. Pull that down, the trunk will pop. There is actually no gas cap buttons inside. So if I wanted to open the gas tank, I will show you how that is done. So the gas tank, or the gas cap I should say, is on the right side of these cars. All you need to do is tap, pull out, pop her open. You got a little hanger, and that's all there is to it. You put it back in. You're gonna want to make sure it clicks, click, and click. So as you can tell though, the theme of this car in particular is it's all Boost Logic. Auto Trends, the shop that does my work, Justin, he's a huge Boost Logic dealer, very, very well-known guy. He knows his stuff. So basically every single mod that's on the car already and that's going to be on the car is Boost Logic. I'm just going to stick to that theme. I'm going to be honest, originally I was planning to go through AMS and have this car basically all alpha parts, but after talking with Justin, Boost Logic was definitely the route to take. And obviously got a rep. The car's a little dirty, but Auto Trends right there. This sticker did not come on the car. I put that there. There's an identical one on the other side as well. Show you over here. That's just to kind of represent the brand, you know what I mean? But that's about it. Obviously repping Auto Trends again. I am in 5151 Performance, so gotta rep the boys in Denver. My Instagram handle is NoCo GTR. The C came off, as you can tell, so just know that. 1320, obviously. That's really all there is to a GTR. They are very fun, very reliable cars. Now I will drive it back on home, upload this video, and yeah, that's about it. That's all there really is to a GTR. They're very fun cars, and I hope some of you enjoyed this video. It is my first time ever making a video. I mean, for YouTube at least. I make, you know, random TikToks and junk like that, but I'm well aware that this video is not the best. I am literally using my phone camera. I don't have a GoPro or any of that fancy stuff, so just bear with the quality. I know it is not the best quality ever, but it's something for a first timer. So, but I will show you, it does have a very, very tight turn radius. I'm in a very small parking lot. Turn the wheel all the way. Flips around very easily. Pop out this way. It's a very, very smooth car to drive. So one thing that people usually don't know about GTRs actually is that the transmissions are very clunky. Especially when it's cold, the car is gonna be very clunky. The transmissions are very loud. They squeal, they, you know, clink and clunk. You're gonna hear it. That's completely normal. That is just part of owning a GTR. The other thing I would say is that the brakes are very squeaky. That is just due to brake dust buildup. The only real way to quote-unquote solve that issue would be to get the full carbon ceramic brake package, you know. But I mean, that's a good, you know, $10,000–$15,000 in brakes right there. So I'm gonna pass on that for the time being. But it's a very smooth car to drive, other than the transmission being a little bit clunky. Yeah, that's about all there really is to it. They turn on a dime. It'll go exactly where you want it to, when you want it to. It is very, very responsive. The gas pedal and the brake pedal are both very touchy. That is one thing I will say. It throws a lot of people off. This car does have Brembo brakes on it. So with that, it will stop on a dime. So if you are, you know, doing your thing, going a little bit too quick, and, you know, a car pulls out in front of you and you start to panic, you know, if you really do hit the brakes hard, the car will stop very quickly. And I think that's a very, very big upside of owning one of these cars, is having very, very strong and reliable brakes. So like I said, I'll roll the windows down so you guys can hear a little bit. It's a very, very fun car to drive. So say I'm turning. And if you want to manually shift it, I mean, throw it from third, fourth, fifth. It's split second. It's like that. Shifting wise, both in paddles and in automatic, it is instant. And that would be because these cars do have a dual clutch transmission, 6-speed dual clutch transmission. Yeah, that's about all she wrote for a GTR. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video I made. I tried my best. I know it's not the best. It's my first time, so bear with me. I will try to get better as time goes on. And until